One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Florida International Panthers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Panthers offense will have the football first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes. He can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Paul.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At midfield, he's got room. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the right. It's caught. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Demps. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. Defense going all in to stop the run. To the air, it's Daniels. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and look for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. He's up 3rd down. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
From the gun, the ground game. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fighting off the defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Back to pass, it's Daniels. Snags it over the middle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Dawson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The kick is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Throws into double coverage and it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown Bears! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Out of the gun to give to the back. Jukes his way for more.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the ground, it's Demps. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The inside handoff. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll give it to the back. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Daniels. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. FIU set up with another first down. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's reeled in. It's Stone. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Finding an escape route. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. The give. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We reach the break. It's FIU with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. About the timing on that pitch. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. That's caught. It's Young. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a... Quick return on the fumble. So here comes the Bear offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air, it's Daniels. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like...
He lets one fly deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got a little space. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Gotta have it here on fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the